Hello, friends. We have a kind of update with this one. Phantom Flower has returned to give us an update on Psy the Fluid guy. You remember him, don't you? Ew. Let's learn what happened here. I am both excited and terrified. Hello, Moonhorse. Hello. And hello to the Celestial Herd. I promised you an update of the story of Psy the Fluid Guy, and here it is. It's a little short, so I apologize for that, but I figured you'd all like to hear the hopeful end. A quick recap. I am a small-time artist on DeviantArt. Despite the bad rep that the site has, I do enjoy the community I've found there. I've opened up commissions. One of my customers, Psy, wants me to draw a very graphic picture of his character with my DA persona with loads of, fluids, shall we say, just everywhere. I told him time and time again that I do not draw that kind of thing, and after long periods of silence, he responds that he understands and would not ask again, and yet he asks again, and again, and again, and again, and myself being a bit of a dumbass, I gave him a second chance. Well, that conversation was a couple of months ago. For those just joining us, Psy messaged me at a glacier's pace, and for those 2 months, he was quiet. I've been doing what I've been doing. Work, hang out with family, drawing, etc., etc. I got home today, decided to log on DeviantArt to see if anyone messaged me, or if anyone favorited some of my drawings. Well, lo and behold, I have a message from the man of the hour, Psy the Fluid Guy himself. I opened the message, and look, I admit I'm a dumbass. You can call me an idiot, and I'll agree with you. I give people second chances to rectify their behavior. Sadly, I give it to those with whom they don't deserve it more often than not. I really should have learned my lesson from my encounter with Mr. Draw, but I'm a very hopeful optimist. I prayed it could not get worse. But it did. I had to compose myself before writing this, because you see, Psy doubled down. Now he wants 2 pictures with his character and my persona. One picture is just the two of them, talking, his character making a pained face of love while he, you know, really. But he took it a step further and wanted my persona to be dressed in a pink sexy lolly dress with white stockings, which doesn't make any sense because my DA persona as a little character has no legs. Cat ears, and with my persona's chest and lower regions exposed. Real fucking classy, ain't he? The other was with his character shoving my persona against the air in the act, this time wearing a sexy goth punk get-up with devil horns. And of course, she would have to make a gross Akiago face, with the tears of pleading, saying something along the lines of, "Harder, daddy. I'm going to throw up." Moonhorse, if you don't know what Akiago is, I envy you. Give me your innocence. I exposed the internet to Zenny Gundam. I think I know a few things. Don't worry, I know what it means, and oh yeah, it's just as horrible as you think it is. And of course, the fluids. The damn fluids everywhere. Coming out of places I don't want to think of. But once again, he puts so much emphasis on the disgusting fluids. The message ends with Psy saying, "Oh, but you can choose what you like most." I went red with cringe, embarrassment, and rage. Mostly rage. A lot of rage. I replied, and I like to think I didn't pull any punches, so here's what I wrote. "Okay, you're done. I'm absolutely done with you. I have told you multiple times that I do not draw that kind of stuff. I even offered you a way out by asking if you wanted something that is not in SFW artwork. And yet, over and over, you have asked me to draw my DA persona with your character in a disgusting manner. I don't care what you have to say, because obviously you don't respect me enough to take 'I don't do that' for an answer. Do not ask me to draw for you again. Go somewhere else with your fetish art. I sent the message, unfollowed Sai. I didn't block him because personally I doubt he'll send a message back. If he does, it'll be another couple of months, and by then, I won't really give a shit. If it does escalate, I still have the messages he sent, and will use that as evidence to get him into trouble if I have to. Right after I post his profile of his misdeeds, but I'm not going to go nuclear. Yet. I get that some people have kinks. That's fine. It just gets under my skin if someone pushes this onto you without warning or caring if it makes you uncomfortable. Just don't do that. Anyway, I feel a lot better after writing this down. Sorry if this story is short, but I feel like we can all kind of cringe at this dumpster fire that comes from DeviantArt from time to time. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. I just can't get over the audacity of some of these guys. So, some of the shit that just comes out of these people. Like, I'm not an artist. I'm not. Look, I make stupid videos. This is not art. But I'm not even like a traditional medium kind of artist, you know, paintings and drawings and things like that. I've never been good at that kind of shit. But for the people who are, I always hear horror stories from their commissions, like the weirdest shit, the most horrifying things, all of this stuff over and over. And I personally just cannot fucking fathom like the weird stuff that gets sent to people. And I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there while we're sitting here talking about this. I know I do tend to read a lot of neckbeard stories and cringe things like that, but I know some of you, a good number of you from what I've seen when it comes to fan art, are also artists. If you do commissions and you have horrible stories that you want to share about the weirdest fucking things people have wanted to do or things like this, and you just really want to get it out there, absolutely censor the names, first off. But secondly, I want to hear that. I love fucking weird shit like this. Like, I cannot get over the weird fucking audacity of this dude. Like, I don't know why it takes him so long to respond to things. There's no possible way of, you know, figuring that out without actually knowing the guy. Maybe he just doesn't check any of his messages for long stretches of time. Who knows? But how exactly does that mental process go? This is multiple times of like, this is the thing that I want. And the artist being like, nah, man. Nah, I don't do that. Okay. So this is the thing that I want. Like, yeah, I said no. No, it's not kosher. Sorry, bro. Okay. So this is the thing that I want. Alright, this is the third fucking time I've had to tell you. No. Like, nah, it's not a thing I'm doing. Sorry, bro. Okay. And then just continue that pattern. Like, I saw in the comments, somebody made this, I think it was the last video of this, they actually kind of made this thing about, like, comment. I didn't want to use the word comment repeatedly, but it is just a comment. But I did see in the comments that someone was like, is this a thing? Like, is this a kink? Is this a thing to go to, like, an artist's page and be like, I want you to draw the most horrible thing that I can think of, and getting rejected is the thing that they like? Like, I don't understand. I don't fucking get it. But, like, I hope that's not a thing. Don't let that be a thing. That's too weird. There's so many weird things in this world that having a kink for literally harassing someone who's just trying to make a living, don't do that. Don't do that. That's horrifying. That's awful in many different ways. Don't be that. Please tell me that's not real. I don't want that to be real. I realize we just kind of made that up, but I sometimes make up things and then they turn out to be real, and I really don't want that to be real. So, yeah, this guy is like a fucking weirdo, and I'm really glad that you decided to just kind of cut him off there. And good, you should, because he's awful, and this is what he gets. But, yeah, I've seen Phantom Flowers artwork. If they would like to share some of that, I would absolutely share that with all of you. They're very good. And, that's it. That's it for the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a conclusion to a story about a very, very strange man. How many other people do you think he asked shit like this? Man, DeviantArt needs like its own private forum where they can talk about shit like this. And just be like, did you get the thing about the dude with the Wonder Bread? That's not even a joke. There actually is a Wonder Bread guy. Maybe we'll talk about him on stream one night. Anyway, thanks for being a part of this, guys. I love you all so very much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to support this channel, I have a Ko-Fi, I have a merch store. You can check out both of those. Also, if you'd like to send in your stories, as I did kind of put out a little call to action there, r/Moonhorse stories. That's my personal subreddit. You send stuff there, I'll see it. It's there, you know? It's also the only place that I get stories when it comes to reading them for this, so drop them off and I'll see them there. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.